Okay, welcome back. This is, I think, the video number 4 of the Pokerstars 4 table in 6 max 2 NL. Those of you that have been listening so far know that I like to play cash games and I like to play tournaments. I think I'm going to be honest with you. Cash games is obviously less variance. I think it hasn't gone so great the last few days, but this morning it's going okay, so I'm happy. Tournaments, higher variance, but I just like the feeling of playing a tournament and trying to get to the final table and winning big pot of money. I personally think in poker there's no better feeling than winning a tournament. I've won several tournaments. Small ones, but I think the biggest prize. Well, I came second in one tournament, and I don't know what was that prize, $2,500, $3,000 or something like that. So, I'm not a major player, but I'm not entirely a fish either. Bit in between. Yeah. So I don't want to close the table at the bottom yet because I'm hoping more players will come because I want to keep that stack. I'm going to call with the 8 here. But we give it a couple of hands, but I don't think people are going to come. They're going to look at the stack and go, oh, I'm not going to do that. It's him, big head. I'm not giving him the chance to take my money. So yeah, I mean, that's what we intend to do, is do a little bit of both at the moment as far as the Bankroll challenge goes. Like I've already said, we're going to be playing 5 micro tournaments roughly every day for the next 10 days or so. I'm not going to stick entirely to that schedule because at the weekends there are some bigger tournaments and I might get some staking from GG players. I have some people that stake me regularly on some of the tournaments, so it will be, there's room for flexibility, but generally, this is probably going to be the general pattern, is some cash games for a few hours. I might have a day or two where I just play entirely cash games because I just really want to get at it. Okay, I'm going to close this table. I don't think there's going to be any movement there. We're just going to have to open up another one. Probably better value doing that now than playing heads up. So, fucking hell, queen, look at that. So we're plus about $5 or $6 already on the cash games today. And let's get another table up. With the nut flush draw we're calling, it's not great. We could have the best hand. And we've fucking monstered the flop. Well done us. Yeah. Okay, we can't complain, we're nicely up. Thank you for those people that have left comments so far. I've had some positive comments. I'm sure some of you have not liked some of the videos that I've produced so far, and I can't please everyone. I'm not really attempting to please everyone. I'm just doing what I can and just do what I do. I'll show you what's on my screen and that's it, and I'll put it up there. And if anyone can tell me any ways to do things better, that's great. I really value that kind of constructive feedback. I'd welcome that actually, you know. So give up, go and play chess. That's it. I like playing chess, but you know, but actually I've had a few comments so far, and it's been really great. I've been, you know, thank you. You know, I'm like, I certainly didn't expect people to be liking the videos. I don't know why. Well, I didn't have that kind of feeling where I was like, I'll put these up. People will really like this, you know. It's not what I was thinking at all, you know. But I'm enjoying doing them, and I'm enjoying sort of talking. I feel like I'm talking to somebody, myself. I'm enjoying talking to myself. I don't mind. But you know, it's really great when people are. It seems like people have watched the videos and I've enjoyed them. So I know they've enjoyed them enough to leave a comment and say, you know, thanks or something like that. So yeah, I really do appreciate that. It kind of it's early morning where I am now, and it's put a spring into my step, and great. So I'm tempted just to go really big here. We could be dealing with queen, queen, king, king, twos, nines, yada yada yada. I think we just kind of do this stuff. Yeah, I mean, this is poker, isn't it? I mean, yesterday for me it was just like a shitty day. I couldn't really get going. I played $12 of micro tournaments. You know, I lost $7 in those. That's okay, not a big deal, you know. And we got the set here on the right, so we're going to go big. Open the ace jack, fold in the 10-9. Does he have a flush? I think so. Bastard. Anyway, and so yeah, later on this morning I've got to go out for a couple of hours. I've got to pop to the bank, pay a check-in. I haven't seen it. First time I've had a check in 20 years, I think. I got this stupid check, but I have to pay in this. It's not so easy to do these days. But I need to. You know, it's a fair bit of money. I need to do it. I've had it for ages. I haven't done it yet. But anyway, I need to do it before it expires, I think. So but the point is, I'm going to be going out with a smile on my face because people have said they like my videos, you know, and that genuinely makes me happy, you know. It's kind of, yeah, you know, because I enjoy playing poker, obviously. Here's one of those ones with the 10 high, isn't it? It's probably good. Donkey got fucking ace, ace, king, king or whatever. We're going to have to continue. Let's hope he's on a flush draw. We're not calling that. It's got something, isn't he? He's got a fucking boat. Well, it's just funny, isn't it? You know, that twice that's happened with the ace 10. And against Donkey, and Donkey has something. Like I said, when Donkey barrel, generally, not all the time, they got it. You know, a lot of time Donkey open, bet the flop, fold, check, fold. But I haven't got the exact stats on this, but generally the pattern for me is there's very few of them that are barrel. I mean, they do, especially on a hand like that. They've got it. And we had no reason to continue with 10 pair of tens on that flop, you know. So yeah, you know, thank you for the feedback so far. Thank you for watching. I know the videos are not great at the moment. The audio has been up and down. I don't really like having 4 tables on the screen because I don't think that really works with people who are watching on their phones and tablets and stuff like that. So I am going to get a way to put this on to do this differently. That's the easiest way to say it. Obviously King Queen's got there, hasn't it? Ace Queen, Ace Jack. We gotta continue. Not King Queen, Queen 10. We do have the 10 blocker. This amazing concept that generally fucks you over. I don't think I have any reason to call that with top pair and a weak kicker or blocker. Just a non-starter. Yeah, I just think when you start calling marginal hands with I've got a blocker, that's when you're losing money. You know, realistically, you've got a pair. You know, what is your bottom line? What you got? Yeah, you got a pair of aces. Great. Look at the flop though. And it's different having a pair of aces on that than if you've got a pair of aces on like 6, 5, 2, something like that, you know. And like this flop, you know. There are players that go, I've got a top pair. I'm going to win. Oh, you know. It's fun. I mean, I'm going to even fold now, you know. I'm going to fold. Because, yeah, you might say that's a really tight fold, but you know. And we got 2 pairs. Multi-way. It's just so much potential for disaster. I mean, we might already be behind for a start. I mean, how likely are we to improve? Well, we'll be possibly improved with the Ace-9, but possibly not. More money is going to be flying into that pot. You know, oh, we got the fucking boat. Ah, dear. And that was a reason to continue. But runner, we got runner boat. We would have won the hand. You know. But how likely was that to have happened, you know, theoretically? Very unlikely, mathematically, you know. It's like, okay, we need to run a run to a boat. I mean, how often do you go with that shit? You know. I could have continued a little bit, multi-way. Certainly. Going to continue here with the kings going up. This is going in. Hold. 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 Yes. So, yeah. But it's typical what happened. What's happened over the last 2 or 3 days. Hands that have folded have fucking got runner nuts. Or I fucking hit the river with the, or, you know, I flopped a set, I flopped a boat, you know. And sometimes this happens, you know, but most of the time that's not going to happen, you know. And I think the way that I think, whether it's the right way or not, is in a multi-way pot and a flop like that, what's likely to happen most of the time? Most of the time you're likely to get fucked, you know. Excuse my French. Pardon my French, as we say in English. Sorry for the French. You know, I don't. That's something we used to say when I was a child. Pardon my French. It's probably really not a thing to be said nowadays. So anyway, nothing against the French, obviously. I love the French, especially the women. Beautiful. Anyway, all of them. No, I do know some beautiful French women. And really nice friends. Anyway, get back to what's her name. So yeah, I mean, they got, you know, someone there could have had a fucking royal flush, couldn't they? Are you going to beat that with ace-9? The guy already had a flush with 6-3. So, people were betting, so they said they had something. I don't know what the others had. You know, we probably had better than them. So, theoretically, I think I made the right decision. So, we're beaten by trips here, we're beaten by Jack. It's a bit poo-poo. We should just re-raise this, but he is a donk. We're just going to call it. He's checked. We're going to take that as a sign of weakness. He's re-raised. I just hope he hasn't got the 5s, man. You cannot have the 5s. I'm just hoping he's got a jack. It looks like a jack. He's got a fucking 5. 2-5. What the fuck? You know, 77 VP. You know, this is what you get here. This shit. Aces. I think I managed to save most of my stuff there. I think he obviously wanted me to pull the trigger, didn't he? Maybe thought I got jack. But, you know. What the fucking hell, man. You know things like that are coming with these players. Okay, we're still plus about $6. That's not the point. Okay, you're going to buy me a cappuccino and a croissant. Yeah, I know. But it's a bankroll challenge. Challenging. But, you know, we've paid half of our tournament entries for tonight. And hopefully we can do well in that, you know. We are good to get, you know, maybe nice to get 5 tournaments for free, sort of thing. Gonna re-raise the ace jack. Folding the 7s. I know it's a donk, but didn't get anywhere with the ace jack, did we? Open ender, bottom end of the open ender, we've got the ace on the bottom right against donkey. I'm just going to check the open ender. Sorry if you do, I mean, I know people say recreational player. It's a bit of a euphemism, isn't it? And maybe I might get a complaint. Oh, donkey. It might happen. I'm going to call one over there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll call one. Fuck it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll just have to hope they don't have 10. This is the problem with the bottom end of a straight, isn't it? Okay, we've got the aces. We might be in luck. Let's put a half in there. We're betting against the 10. I'm re-raising the ace jack. Probably a mistake. We got jack queen, which we're going to re-raise. 2 pairs. I don't even know what happened in that hand. I'm just going to shove with the 2 pairs. Good luck, us. Oh, lovely. I don't know what happened. I didn't see what happened in that hand with the... Did we win it? 5. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So, well, we killed King there. So, yeah, we're building up stacks. We've got the flush draw 2 overs, so I'm going quite big because we have a king high really at the moment. And we haven't really improved, but we do have the straight to go with it potentially. And fuck off with your fucking river. Look at that. You fuckings. Yeah, fuck off. Well, we didn't lose too much, did we? I don't... see what I mean? You kind of... You start betting, you get fucked. I'm going to call one here with the ace king. I'm going to bluff at this. Small bet, just give the impression that I want him to go for it, or her to go for it. We got a boat. There you go. King, but we have to be really careful, so we're going to go 2 times pot. Yeah. That's called caution. Double pot, just to be cautious. Okay. Yeah, we're plus $8 now. We're plus 4 stacks, 4 buy-ins. You know, and tonight's tournament's $12. So when we play those tournaments, we only have to make $4 to break even. You see how this is going. I'm going to re-raise the Jack, Queen, Queen, Jack, whatever it is. Bluff at this. Well, we had the king and we had the club. That's my logic. Flat the king, queen. I'm going to bet into this because we've got the flush draw, we've got the gut shot, and then we get nothing. I'm going to check. I'm going to fold. That's a real sort of bad donkey bet, but it's one of those. I just put it's one of those I do sometimes when I got nothing-ish. I put a little bet out there just to try and get a fold. Didn't work sometimes. Top pair with nothing, going to go fairly high with the ace-3. Well, Pokerstars looks like it's... I've uninstalled it and reinstalled it this morning, and it seems to be a bit laggy sometimes. I don't think it's my internet. I've got a really good internet connection. Might be, but who knows. I'm gonna bet a half pot. Just again, just a bit bluffy and fucked. Let's hope we get an ace now. And we don't. Well, could have been a flush draw. The bet was a bit big, half pot, wasn't it? A bit of a blunder. Open ender with the overcard. Bet pot. And we completely fucking miss it. We get it. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Re-raising the tens here if I do it in time. I'm re-raising the tens here. Okay, I'm going to play for about another 15 minutes or so, and that's going to be it. I've got a couple of things to do after playing. So that would have been about 3 or 4 hours of playing. And our tens look pretty much dead here, I think. We're happy for the free card. It could be okay. It could be a king queen. It could be, yeah. Could be queens. Could be 9-9. I think he's just trying to be fancy. Oh, it hit second pair. It didn't bet to protect the ace. So he hasn't got an ace. Ooh, trip freeze. Okay, well, we'll call one. And then we'll start messing. Raising the king 10 at the bottom. And going quite large with the trip freeze. We have the 2 overs. The back door going quite large because our re-raise told us we had something. Fuck off. What a card. Fucking brick card. We're fucking getting donkey, yeah. Help the donkey, stars. 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 Oh, okay. Another 10 minutes or so. Right, I think plus $8. Yeah, I just checked. Plus $8. Plus 4 buy-in. So we'll try and add to that. In the next 15 minutes or so. Yeah, I mean, I say that I'm going to try to, you know, I don't really like playing four, you know, I play four, I can play mini tables on one screen, but it's not good to look at, is it? That's not very entertaining. I think Ben CB used to do that. I used to watch Ben CB a long time ago and just used to put his screen on with like 400 tables on there, and it was very difficult to follow, but it was amazing. I thought it was amazing how he seemed to know what was going on with every game and every player. He's got this kind of brain that just kind of, I don't know, just absorbs all this information and remembers it, and then 2 hours later he's like, say, oh, that player, you know, he misplayed ace 10, you know, so we need to do this here. I'm like, God, Ben, you've got like, you know, 400 tables and so many different tournaments that you play. How do you remember that? So, you know, at the time I just thought it was incredible, mind-boggling. I mean, I get it a bit more now that I'm kind of more used to multi-tabling myself, and I've got, you know, you do focus in on some things a little bit, but anyway, But now he, you know, if you look at his videos now, he's, you know, he's just showing one table. Obviously, he's playing lots of tables still, and he's got the. And I know how to do that. I know that you've got to, you know, organise your Streamlabs or whatever to show just that one table. So I need to do that. But I will say at the same time, you know, I don't mind watching some videos with, you know, 2, 3, 4 tables. I tend to, when I'm watching poker, I tend to watch on my computer, on my laptop or my big screen here. And I do have a tablet, which is a fairly big screen, not the biggest, but not the smallest. And I don't really tend to watch poker on that. Just a bit sort of small, even though I do sometimes do sort of some poker training on it. I might sit in a cafe and get onto GTO Wizard and do some, you know, training on that. And that works quite well on my tablet. But most of the time I prefer to be on the big screen, and it's just more comfortable. You know, the cards are a bit small, the names are a bit small, the big blind numbers are a bit small on the tablet screen and so on. So that said, you know, I might be wrong. I'm assuming a lot of other people who are into watching poker probably prefer to do it on a big screen. Just my assumption. Oops. Pour a little bit more coffee into my cup. Fold the queen 5. Gonna open the freeze. Why not? That's a fucking monster. Wonderful flop. Wonderful flop. Fucking useless. Fuck off. Pokerstars is a bit laggy for me. I've uninstalled it and reinstalled it this morning. I just want to see what happens with all these sit-out tables. Whether they... This happened earlier on today, and the kind of software crashed, and I was, you know, it put me into sit-out. Well, it's kind of missed it now, and I couldn't get back out of sit-out. What's going on, man? So I uninstalled and reinstalled the software, which is a pain. And now I'm in permanent sit-out. I want to just see this for a minute or two. Maybe I should sit out and then resume. It's really strange. Anyway, I'll leave that for me. I don't want you to sit and be bored watching that. It's not very interesting, is it? But let's just have a look what the figures are this morning. So, yeah, I mean, there's my HUD stats for this morning. Playing $2 Pokerstars. We won about $7, and that's great. So, you know, if we play those 5 tournaments tonight, you know, we've only got to make $5 to break even for the day. You know, really shouldn't be thinking about poker on a day-to-day basis anyway. It's a long-term puzzle. But some day-to-day management, I think, is okay. You don't want to be going into casino with all your bankroll and saying, you know, I'm not thinking about today. If I lose it all today, then you're not going to have no tomorrow, are you? So some day-to-day management is okay. It's important, obviously. So here we've kind of set ourselves that we're going to play about, you know, $12, $15 worth of tournaments to see what we can win in those. And alongside that, we're going to play some cash games, which is sort of what we're doing today. And so already the cash games has paid off a little bit, plus $7. We might sort of play some cash games tonight whilst we're playing the tournaments. I would try and get, I'm really interested to see if it works. I'll try and get the GG Poker and Poker. I mean, it works normally, but I can normally play both GG Poker and Pokerstars at the same time on my computer. No problem at all. I mean, a bit of a problem with the Pokerstars software at the moment, as you can see. I'm sat at every table, so it crashed. Second time it's happened today. It crashed, it sat me out, and I don't get back in, which would be annoying. No, I mean, I'm about to finish anyway, but ordinarily it would be annoying because I've got big stacks there and I want to continue, you know. But there you go. I don't think it's going to let me back in. But that's it. So tonight when we play those tournaments, we've got to. You know, we make $5. We break even, and yeah, and I'll try to play the Pokerstars and the GG together, and we'll see how it works. But you know, this time I've got Streamlabs running. I'll have my HUD running maybe. It might be a bit much, but we'll see. Okay, so take care, have a good day, and I'll see you later.